I feel like I'm hearing something.
Are you?
Yes. Yes, I am.
I don't think you are.
Agreed. How's things? We are technically live, be aware.
Yes, I know. I got the notification.
So you dashed the proper streaming service.
I'm only here because my plans got canceled.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, don't worry.
Good day, and welcome to special Thursday stream.
I need to get more water.
Go for it. Thank you for joining us. Complete silence. Distinct drinking noises.
Whatever.
I mean, you have like a really good mic, apparently.
I just have an iPhone.
Distinctly can hear your drinking noises.
He'll fight the system to the day he dies. He's the big man from Pennywise. What's happening?
Good day, and welcome.
Hello. Hi, Chromes.
Hi.
Have you started yet, Bob?
I have.
Are you? You have? My goodness. I go and look at that with my eyeballs.
Oh, guess who's here?
Oh, it's Edward.
Oh, hello, Edward.
I like that Edward like announced himself before you could even say anything. Tell them I'm here.
That's what they're about. So, like, we found out that I'm a plague. Not what are you, Specter Knight?
Specter Knight. Yeah.
Corpse Knight. Corpse Knight's tragic backstory is that he was a dude who died. Yes.
Yes, he was a ninja dude, and we are technically playing currently as his original ninja dude form.
Yes. From before when he died. Because,
From before when he died.
Yes.
Which, when you play as this, it's just basically a cosmetic change, other than you've got like one special move that Spectre does not have.
That seems like unusual to me, because if you're shouldn't like dying give you like ghosty type powers instead?
Well,
of
that's
take
the
away?
thing, is that you don't have access to the ghosty powers. You just have access to his little ninja ability to throw a attack on the ground.
Allotrops.
But he's always been very agile, is the point. Because he was a
Jumpy
ninja
boy.
before he died. But I don't get Summon Skeleton.
You did summon a skeleton.
Yeah, I'm here.
I was about to say, present company excluded.
Wow. Fucking
Yeah.
rude.
Well, I'm saying it wasn't his power, it was my power.
You don't get to take credit for my presence.
I kinda do.
You really don't. Who goes there?
Specter, not identified.
That's fanboy. Hi, fanboy.
Have I lost the ability to hear fanboy?
No, I can't hear him either.
Yeah, I don't.
Just making sure.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
Yeah, I'm tired and I'm gonna have things I have to do soon, but I thought I wanted to step in and say hi.
Okay.
Cool. I had to pack because I am leaving tomorrow morning.
Where are you
Where are you
going?
going?
Colorado.
Oh.
Oh yeah, your tradition.
Yep, gonna go down the side of a mountain very quickly,
Home of the Rocks.
as one does.
And Bob, you cannot change.
I'm going to beat this tower. It might take all night.
You're gonna beat this Tower of Terror. Oh, you fucked up. You fucked up bad.
I'm gonna beat a tower. I'm gonna beat a Final Fantasy boss. These are the things that I feel I must accomplish.
You're kind. Yes, I believe that in my heart.
I'm not thinking about that game again, and I'm getting rage baited. There was like that teenage exo colonist thing.
I love
I somehow
every word
knew,
you just said.
like the second that I posted that, that I would that I was setting off like a ticking time bombs for Chromes, and I knew the second I posted about it on Blue Sky, I was gonna get like 15 people telling me, "No, you don't understand. It's the best game ever," and I do understand. I just don't
So it
care.
is the best game ever?
No,
That's
God
cool.
no.
I'm glad you found the best game ever.
Chrome's is going through the thing that I do sometimes, where like I get really mad at something, and the only way to resolve that is to like experience it. So be careful.
You're going to find all like 58 I was a teenage exocolonist endings tropes. It's one of those visual novels / roguelite deck builder. God, that's such a fucking disgusting phrase.
I hate everything about what you just said.
I hate what I just said. The conceit of it, as far as like ways to make something like that work, I would say is actually somewhat interesting. The idea is every major interaction you have with one of the characters gives you like a memory that you can play on future ones, and those memories are the cards that make up the deck builder. That's a pretty neat way to make the multiple replays results in like 1 billion conversations, but I just do not have it in me to replay the same bullshit teenagers sniking at each other for 10 years 400 times for that shit. I got all these people telling me, "No, Beat, it's really fucking good," and I'm like, you are saying that, and I believe that you believe that, but it also can be described as roguelike deck builder visual novel, and that's not fucking happening.
I would have like stopped at roguelite deck builder, one of the most cursed and foul genres.
Yeah, like you like I get where you're coming from, but fuck all the way off. It ain't happening.
I mean, like, I respect that people enjoy that. Like, I mean,
don't.
I was about to say, I am not one of those people.
I have like enough people who have like I have watched like obliterate themselves for the feels in similar games. So I'm not saying that like I will not like be so cruel as to say that those thoughts and feelings are invalid, but also fuck off if you're asking me to play that shit. That ain't happening. I only agreed to play Disco Elysium this year, and that's like the best
way more
possible
the beat
version.
kind of game.
And I was
That's
about
the
to
best
say that.
possible version of that, and I'm still viewing it with great trepidation.
I mean, like, I feel like Disco Elysium is straight up like an original story. I mean, like, okay, it's like noir and whatever, but I feel like every teenager story has been told. Like, there isn't a unique way to do, like, these characters kind of have an attraction to each other, but will they ever say?
I'm not even saying that's like all there is in that game, because like I read like some of the TV tropes page, which is hilarious. when you have zero context and you just sort of want to get like a baseline on
my
who these
favorite-
characters are, and it's in alphabetical order. So the very first item on the list is accidental pervert.
My personal favorite thing to do with TV tropes is to go to something that's like for 4-year-olds and look at the Nightmare Fuel page.
Oh god. Buddy,
Thomas
if I
Tank
was
Engine has a fucking...
If I was 4 and capable of like putting together all of these relatively adult concepts, or at least like stuff that would fly right over a 4-year-old's head, boy howdy, I would have been frightened.
In the Smurfs.
The Thomas the Tank Engine one is my personal favorite.
Oh god, I need to look at this. Did they box
Still there. I know they
a
eventually
wall onto Liada style.
Tamiyato. I know that eventually they started deleting these because they got too embarrassing to host.
The #1 place for Thomas the Tank Engine horror fiction.
Tank Engine. Nightmare Fuel. Oh, yep, that page is still there.
Yep, it's still there. This
It
engine
has
stop
like 5
prescribing.
subfolders.
Oh my god, I'm going to copy this image and paste it into here in the general with zero context. We can all just use our imagination to decide what circle of hell Thomas got transported to. But you know, just looking at it, I have to say he went to hell for sloth.
That would make sense.
Sloth hell.
Sloth hell, yes.
Thomas, who is a tank engine?
I'm not as mad as like the content of like the visual novel as I am knowing someone who it's like this person I really hate, and then like one of my friends pointed out, oh my god, they played that, and then
that's a classic hater trick.
Yep.
And then like them like pulling up screenshots of them talking about like this character who's like in very provocative clothing, and then like revealing them to be like 17.
Okay, I'm glad you said 17 because I think like toddler was on the menu with that game.
Oh.
No, I'm glad that wasn't the case.
Like he had like he had a younger design and an older design, and even with like the older design, the younger design, I'm sorry, he still had like a boob window.
I just like the question, boob window?
I'm not going to claim, oh yeah, the 17-year-olds I knew when I was 17 never tried to dress hot, because they did. I'm not in denial about that. But like, you know, you are making a video game. You have certain like responsibilities that actual teenagers do not have.
You bastard.
Like, I feel like there are limits, and I believe that, how do you even describe this article of clothing? Like, it is just, it is a crop top, but it just covers, like, nothing but, like, the pec.
What's the name
just
of
the
this
top.
Look him up. What's the name of this character?
I don't even remember. I'd have to ask.
Alright, I'm just gonna fucking go to the TV tropes. Bane of Man and look at it that way. It's a way to do it.
Remember when they tried to block ad blockers?
On TV
that lasted. That fucking lasted. Alright,
I think it's
let's
more
see.
just that it doesn't work.
Here we go. The main character, Soul. My god, what a fucking...
So bad guy?
I thought this one was naked until I saw that like it's just something. Until I saw no, she's just wearing a very peach-colored piece of clothing.
Oh no, this one is called Rex. Okay, I got it.
I thought I copied it, but I'm just posting Thomas the Tank Engine again.
I just like the idea of everything. It's like, oh, look at this depravity. It's just Thomas the Tank Engine again.
Look at this fucking disgusting shit.
He's not wearing any clothes.
It's Thomas the Tank Engine.
Let me see.
See.
Okay, starting
Rex.
age.
Rex.
Is it starting age?
That
16?
is. That is very, like,
I'm
how,
looking at the
I
wiki,
think,
and I might be
like,
wrong.
there are people who, like, say, yeah, of course I'd dress sexy going to the fucking grocery store. Of course I'd dress sexy picking up the mail from the mailbox. Rex here is either an exotic dancer or like on the job, or like just really convinced that he needs to be like serving at maximum levels every fucking minute of his life,
Serving
which is
at
not
maximum
sustainable.
levels.
He's gonna want to go to
has
bed.
dog ears. I do not believe this character is human.
Oh, like they all have fucking weird ears. I noticed that. Like I think the like one of like the age group peers has like lizard scales and shit. I think like, oh, it's the future. You just do whatever. You want to be a lizard? You can be a lizard. It's cool.
In the future, most people are lizards.
Yeah, no, like, I am capable of recognizing this game as an absolute labor of love and probably very moving to people in its strike zone. But also, fuck it, wholly and completely. I will never play this shit.
It's weird when people beg you to play something that, like, it's obvious you will, like, just be miserable at.
Yeah. Like, I got a few of those. I actually denied a whole bunch of them for the 12 games in 12 months thing. I am currently playing through Darkenstein 3D. It's a very good little Wolfenstein knockoff.
I was about to
And it
say,
was
that
free.
sounds like it'd be very
Cost-
straightforward.
Costs $0. You play as a hobo named Hobo, who has a bunch of lines about how much he likes being a hobo. I got a weapon that's a rat. You throw it like a grenade, and it will just eat Nazi face off. And frankly, I love that.
This seems beat coded.
It's like the kind of thing that would have been made in 2004.
It really was, but I think it's actually 2015. Still, you know, within the
2004 in spirit.
Yeah,
It
it's like
definitely sounds
2004.
like something you'd find on Newgrounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's that kind of game.
God, I'm like flummoxed at like the fucking. Speaking of Newgrounds, flummoxed at the Nightmare Blunt rotation of people that did cameos in eugenics.
That's like annoying.
I mean, I can see where the joke was in the first place. That's like, you know, it's the same thing as like exactly the same thing as George Clooney guest starring as like a dog bark. But like, maybe next time we vet those choices a little bit more.
No,
it's
no.
like-
If you listen to what he said, he's like, no, I deliberately chose people who had contrasting views.
I mean, I feel like that's just the kind of thing that happens when you get
thing
caught.
To say, and that's just like that's just annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those guys who's like, one of those guys who is determined to believe in the year of our Lord 2026 that actually all opinions are somehow still equal. Fuck off, buddy.
Centrism.
Mr. Ratfist. Here comes Mr. Bitch.
Fucking Ratfist. Oh my god, if there was ever a comic that was not meant to be read by human eyes, it's Ratfist.
Absolutely.
Wow, Goggle Bob, you were doing so well.
I
And
know.
then you jumped into the ceiling 3 times in a row.
I mean, sometimes the whole like magnetized to a wall thing does not work out well.
I don't know why you jumped. You could have just ran.
I think the thing I saw today that I felt the most polarized about was fucking it was fucking the Legacy of Kain Defiance remaster. Because it fucking owns that they're like putting in a demo of the prototype of the cancelled sequel. Like I didn't even know a playable build of that existed. But also, Jesus Christ, it's a linear action game. Why are you giving it a full 3D camera? That's not what it's built for. That's not how it's supposed to work.
mean, like, I don't know. I like fooling around with the camera when I'm playing a video game, sort of oohing and ahhing at stuff.
Yeah, it was a fixed camera video game.
I mean, it's entirely
That is
possible
kind of
that
unusual. Like, if it was always fixed camera, that's kind of strange.
it's entirely
Yeah.
possible that at this point, like most people, they stopped playing the Legacy of Kain, so that despite making the remake, they don't know that.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that the levels only go one direction. Like, the only thing this can possibly do if you're using it is make you get turned around.
They wanted to add confusion to Legacy of Kain.
I don't think it needed it.
I think it needs it. I think every game should have just a little bit of spite and hatred in its heart for the player.
Very Victor.
Oh, it should, but like that's not a fun way to do it. Like, there are better ways to show spite and hatred and contempt.
Fanboy Master is here to say there are better ways to show spite.
It's true.
I gotta say, Gogglebob, this portion of the game looks incredibly unfun.
I mean, it's like, I think I've done every randomized section of this
God.
over the course tonight already.
Oh, I've
It's
seen
just-
Yeah.
so
Oh, it's
many.
randomized. You can't just like you
It's
know.
not merely repetitive.
Yeah,
It's like
so-
I remember seeing a part that you struggled with and being like, "Huh, that looks pretty difficult. Guess you'll have to keep." Oh, that was bullshit.
sometimes
That
it
was
happens.
Just fucking bullshit. Like in the fucking like Ultra Tower in VVVVVVV. That one at least is consistent. You're supposed to like learn the patterns as you die a million times. This one just randomizes it? Seriously?
I mean, there's the different sections, and the different sections basically appear in different orders.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
but
mean by
none of that's
randomized.
fun.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying that it's not like completely randomized to the point that like you
I
get
didn't
like
think
a
that like
so like that you
I
can't
didn't
win.
think that like they just said, oh yeah, have them put the platforms where the fuck ever. Like you
Yes,
know.
no, I'm just making it clear for our viewing audience.
I'm also getting a new Batman comic all over my feed.
Oh,
Ratman.
oh, is it Absolute Batman?
I don't know titles. I don't know anything.
To,
Yeah,
it's
Absolute
describe
Batman,
the
like,
Batman
just
you're seeing.
ridiculously built, like built like a brick.
Like, does
I've
he have
seen that
spikes
one,
on him?
But no, it's not that one.
Okay, because that one, I love that one. That one's a ton of fun.
What if Batman
Yeah,
was poor?
I've seen the designs for that one. And dude, the Joker.
The Joker being like, just like I'm a normal ass dude until he turns into a fucking dinosaur man is great.
Spoilers for Dinosaur Mans.
Oh, Dinosaur Man is like vague enough that it could mean anything.
There's only one kind of man that's a dinosaur.
You don't know that. There are so many fucking kinds of dinosaurs.
Yeah,
True.
it's like
True.
I think this is like a published comic, which is why people are like talking about it. But it's like
Did they let Frank Miller out of his cage?
I hope not. Frank,
I
Miller, should
don't
never,
know.
Frank Miller must never see the sun again.
I don't know anything. I'm just like looking
Okay,
at
Frank
this
Miller
and-
is the author of one of the most famous Batman comics ever, Dark Knight Returns, which is
Two
a
of
pretty good
them.
read. He is also absolutely fucking insane. That's not unusual in comics. Many comic authors are completely fucking batshit. But Frank Miller is batshit in all of the worst possible, like, my life fell apart at 45 and I never recovered sort of ways.
And also 9/11 happened. Then it did.
Yeah,
things to
9/11
his brain.
Yeah.
9/11
he got-
broke a lot of Gen Xer / boomer brains.
Yeah, he got like hyper racist and made something that like DC would not let him publish. So he
Yeah,
had to
like-
take Batman out of it, called Holy Terror.
Yeah, so
Good lord.
the final like the final result is basically a guy wearing a hood that definitely does not have Batman ears, but otherwise is just Batman.
Yeah. Like, back in the 80s, he had a lot of love for, like, he wrote the definitive run of Daredevil, which is what, like, at least 2 or 3 seasons of Daredevil are attempting to adapt.
At this point, not only is Born Again being adapted twice, once in name only and once in everything else only.
But
yeah, but like he wrote a lot of comics that are objectively very good, but also he is completely fucking insane.
Yeah, if you ever look up the original origin for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's a direct parody of like a fucking panel from his Daredevil run.
Yeah,
which is incredible, and suddenly, like, as a child, explained so much. Like, when I learned about this as a teenager, it explained so much. Like, oh, that's why there's a foot. It's a joke about the hand.
And Splinter versus Stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, everything in TMNT is just Daredevil.
Yeah, it's just making fun of Daredevil.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, this comic is very web comic-y. Like, it feels like it would not be out of place in, like, Webtoon.
There is an official Batman comic on Webtoon. I think it's called, like, Wayne Family. It's
yeah,
like
is it
some
Wayne Family?
slice of life bullshit about basically Batman and, like, all the Robins and stuff.
His enormous extended family.
Yeah, like...
What, 5 Robins?
Batman
that
has
right.
one kid. I think they've been consistent. Like, Batman does have one son.
Yeah,
Damian Wayne.
Yeah, Damian. He has like 3 sons by adoption, though.
Yeah, and he has a daughter by adoption.
And a daughter by adoption.
But yeah, because there's.
But you know what? Good on him. Good for like seeing a problem and taking direct action.
But yeah, like I think it's Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Stephanie Brown, and
Cass.
The Clarissa.
Wayne.
See something?
You're thinking of Cassandra, but she was never a Robin. She was only ever a Batgirl.
Yeah, I know, but like.
She was only ever a Batgirl.
What was the girl in the Dark Knight Returns then? I think she's only there, but.
Oh yeah, no, I'm talking main continuity. There's also there's also a girl Robin in Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, Dark Knight Returns it's one of my favorite comics, but reading it, you can see like the insanity.
You can see how he
Frank
did
Miller.
eventually go insane.
Yeah, you can like as you read it, you go, oh yeah, you're written by a fucking crazy person.
Yeah, with hindsight and context, it makes sense.
Yeah, like some things that you think are like parody, it's like no, this is what Frank Miller believes.
Yeah, like then you watch RoboCop 2 and you're like, oh god, no, he's just like this.
Yeah, like RoboCop 2 is like a fucking. Because like one of the things Dark Knight Returns loves to do is just cut to like a newscaster who's always like who always is giving like the most completely insane like I guess grain of salt. It's 2026. We all know what happened to CBS, but like but like in his comics, the newscaster would always like there would be the truth and then there would be the insane shit the newscaster would say, and it would always be something like. Well, what you just saw happened, and then they would interpret it as Batman takes a strong stance against vegetables because he crashed into a tomato cart when he got thrown into it by like a gang member or something.
That's legitimately really funny, but you can see how it goes insane.
Yeah, it's actually hysterical. Like every time they do it, it's extremely funny. Like at one point, I think it's 2 of the anchors arguing about whether or not Batman has had an effect on the divorce rate, that sort of thing.
But yeah, like there are 2 iconic Batman runs from him, like 2 iconic Batman stories, and it's that and Year One, which I think is still maybe officially his like Batman's origin story.
Year One is basically like as good a Batman origin story as you'll get. It's got that classic "None of you are safe" line. You know, it's pretty good.
I would like to point out while we're
the bit where he gets his ass beat immediately.
Yeah, that's. I feel like that's a very important thing. Like if you're showing Batman on his first night, he should just get absolutely fucked up.
I'd like to note that while we're talking about
never really fun.
While we're talking about Batman author interpretations, that when Kevin Smith got to write Batman, he revealed that during a scene during Batman Year One. Batman literally pissed himself in the suit. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Smith writing Batman.
Kevin Smith should not be allowed to do certain things. Damn it, now I'm thinking about the time, I am not making this up, Jay and Silent Bob fucking cameoed in The Flash. And I'm not talking about the and I'm not talking about the terrible movie with a million cameos. I am talking about the CW show. It's just Jay and Silent Bob. They're just there.
You know what? I kind of respect it.
Honestly, I liked that show a lot. It was really dumb and bad, but it had a lot of heart.
It has its value. Yeah.
I mean, it was a honestly, CW soap opera show, and it was like, you know, here's your daughter from the future now. Deal with it.
Close. I mean, fundamentally, that's not far from what a superhero comic tends to be.
Yeah, no, really.
Right. Oh yeah, no, there was a reason Joss Whedon like adapted to X-Men immediately.
Oh yeah, no, I loved what they did with his daughter from the future, because she not only they just watched Batman Beyond and just stole nothing from it but like the most stupid future words and just had her say all of them. That worked great in a cartoon where like half the time anybody said anything, old 70-year-old Bruce Wayne would just glare at them just because he would be like, you fucking kids, your fucking stupid fake words. The other thing that was great about her is she was clearly a woman, very attractive woman, about, I would say, 34, pretending to be 16.
That's right. What I was going to say was, one, Batman Beyond is fantastic.
Batman Beyond's great.
Two, I appreciate that it fully canonized Ace the Bat Hound. And the other thing that I want to say is that, I think it was neat when the fucking DC animated universe did, its fucking one, future show in Justice League where it was just, where you had, older Batman Beyond and older fucking Static.
Oh, yeah, that was great. I loved that scene where, they're all trying to interrogate some crook. So young Terry McGinnis Batman tries to menace him, and then past Batman grabs him and is like, no, I'm gonna show you how this is done. And old Bruce Wayne just grabs him and the screen goes black, and then it just cuts to him just spilling his guts, just telling him everything.
We can't show you this. We just can't.
We can't show you what old Bruce Wayne did, but rest assured, he is jaded as fuck and no longer gives a shit.
I've always thought it was very, very funny. Regardless of what you think of Alan Moore, it's very funny that the only adaptation that he was willing to let someone put his name on was their adaptation of For the Man Who Has Everything.
I mean, that was a good fucking cartoon.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
No, it was, and that was the one time where he was like, "This is a good enough adaptation that I would not mind being associated with it."
Yeah, you can put my name on this. No, there is, and this is obviously a joke, but he did in fact confirm this multiple times. He really liked Terry Partridge's Saturday Morning Watchman.
Oh yes, that one.
But that's not an adaptation. That's that's a New Ground shitpost from 2005.
And beyond that, he's also no one would appreciate people taking Watchmen less seriously than Alan Moore.
Yeah.
But God, you ever see the Watchmen sequels that tie it into the DC universe?
Yes.
I've seen bits of them, and they are the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
I reread the whole thing recently.
Why?
Just kind of because, I had an afternoon.
Doomsday Clock is one of the most, all the time you'll hear people saying, let the fans write things, and it's no, this is Jeff Johns proving why you oftentimes shouldn't do that.
Oftentimes.
All times.
I mean, the reason I was rereading it was because, I remember... Damn it, that was so close. I remembered reading parts of it when it was coming out, and was I don't think I ever read this to completion. And, then I did, and I was like, oh no, I remember this sucking this bad. Just, my brain kind of blocked out everything past the third issue. Like I like it because it says my birthday.
About earlier.
What was it? What was the thing you were talking about, Chromes?
The webtoon like the webtoon looking like comic thing that I'm getting all over my feed. The thing that started this tangent about DC.
The horrible origin point.
We got all the way to Watchmen.
It's called Sirens: Love Hurts.
Oh, I've seen ads for that in Absolute Batman. I believe it's just, hey, Batman sure has a lot of like super hot women in it. Let's just throw them in there. Why not?
I mean, they've done Gotham City Sirens a couple times.
Surely, yeah. like I saw the promo art and was like, okay, so clearly this is drawn by a horny person. That's fair. I too like to look at some boobs every now and then. But like, I got the immediate impression that the idea was, we'll just put these like 4 characters in a comic together and something will happen probably. I'm sure something did happen, but you know, it's secondary to, hey, here's 4 hot girls we drew.
The writing is so bad. The writing is so bad.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Selena told Bruce Wayne a himbo.
That's accurate, I'd say.
I mean, Bruce Wayne is a himbo.
Siren.
Himbo is a horrible, horrible word, and I don't want to see it anywhere near me. The word himbo killed my grandmother.
Oh, that's fair.
Singing killed mine.
See if is it on Webtoon? Gotham City Sirens.
The way they were advertising it, I can't imagine it's anything but a comic.
Oh yeah, Harley Quinn has pink hair for some reason.
Harley's hair changes.
Loves
every
moving her hair
comic.
around. Yeah.
That's like, she's like Ramona Scott Pilgrim.
This joke was funnier in black and white. If you did not assure me that this has an ending, I would assume that it was just a score attack to see how high you get.
Yeah, like this has gone on for a while, Gogglebob. We have
might actually
fully
get it here.
desecrated Batman. We have fully pissed on the grave of Alan Moore.
All right.
Still alive. Frank Miller too, probably.
Yes. Every so often he puts out another comic in the Dark Knight Returns, like, fucking chronology, and it gets worse and worse. They have worse names every time.
All right.
If you don't make something called The Dark Knight 3: The Master Race.
Disagree with that being a phrase that exists.
All right. Everybody bask in the glow of that I finished that at some point.
Yay! Good job!
All right. Gotta move on to King Knight nonsense.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the art in Sirens is really good, but that doesn't really make up for what I'm seeing. Like writing.
What are you seeing? Like drop a link somewhere. I must feed this into my eyeballs.
You forever must imbibe in this dog shit.
I am a hater to my core, and that means you gotta find things to hate.
Let me just save these.
God, I forgot. All-Star Batman and Robin was in the same continuity.
Oh yeah, everything about All-Star Batman and Robin.
Like, people spent years trying to determine how much, if any, of that was shitpost.
I mean, that was also like the ultimate in what we were talking about earlier on, like, does he believe this or is this for real type nonsense? Because there was so much in that it was kind of like, why would he have that character say that? Does that make any sense?
Jim Lee did
Okay.
some fantastic artwork, and Batman like just relished in murder. It was very
Wow,
strange.
these lines are terrible. Also, why does Catwoman have cat ears when she's not in her costume? Is she just a cat girl now?
Why not?
I mean, like, her
You're
hair
missing
just
her.
does that, baby?
No, like this is like inner ear, like it's a different color than like her hair.
Yeah.
She has 4 ears. You know what?
Not uncommon with the cat girls of today.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They look weirder without the human ears, even
Yeah.
though like if you think about it, it's like 4 years. That's weird.
Doesn't make sense. Whatever.
Let's see if I can do this one round. I doubt it, but we'll see what happens. This is the final card game challenge in Shovel Knight.
Now, final card game challenge you.
And
I don't really have like
they
a
make
second.
it
I don't really have
appropriately
any follow up
epic.
to that.
I don't think anyone would. Oh, I'm Ratman.
No. Exactly. No, I have very vivid memories of Ratfist because it got linked when it first came out, when it very first came out.
Yeah, it's
it
like,
got
oh, the
linked.
Earthworm Jim guy.
Everybody said, yo, the Earthworm Jim guy, the Dr. McNinja guy, who is incredible. Like, that guy rules.
Yeah.
What even is Earthworm Jim?
No, it's a bad. It's one of the. It's one of the cultural like leftovers of the '90s that we just collectively agreed. No, we're not bringing that one back.
It's among the detritus of things like Ren and Stimpy, where it's like surrealist and gross. It's how to put it. It's just like yes, like this character's name is Princess Slug for a butt, and that's the design.
That's all this is going on there. Just nothing else.
Yeah. It's
Also,
one of those
Dr.
things
Monkey for a head.
Yeah, Dr. Monkey for a head. But
I
yeah,
bet you can't guess what his design is.
It was
It's a
all
very
very clever, we told ourselves.
It's a very formative thing for people who were really into Newgrounds in 2005.
Yeah. But no, it got linked by the Dr. McNinja guy because his
In its
thoughts
first few
were.
pages,
I
it
remember.
hadn't yet done something horrible.
It was right at the beginning. He was just like, "Oh, I remember Earthworm Jim, and that Earthworm Jim guy is." There are like 3 acceptable jokes on these first 3 pages. Sure, I'll link that and say, "Hey, that's kind of cool. Check it out, guys." And then like a week later, he was like, "No, I am so sorry. I had no idea. Please forgive me. I have taken that post down. I do not recommend this. Do not read this. It is bad."
Yeah, I remember finding out about it because of the old boards like webcomic thread where people were like vaguely interested and then like and then fucking
horrified.
Like yeah, like then it became like a pile of overt bigotry and homophobia.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Tenapel has like the thing that hurt me like about it was like, oh, the Neverhood's really cool. I would like to
The Neverhood's really cool.
It is. Fuck you.
No, you're right. I mean, like that was the thing, was that like Neverhood in general was something that was like, oh man, that's great.
And it genuinely helped that Neverhood, like, it talks, but it doesn't talk that much. It also has a truly stunningly good, like, Scatson soundtrack. That was a game that there's a bunch of like weird '90s point-and-click adventure games that came out on PlayStation only in Japan because there was no way to release them otherwise, which is why there's like a Japan-only port of Neverhood, and also for some reason an air hockey spin-off called Clayman Gun Hockey. And then, God, what's the other one? Not Clayman. Oh yeah, Beavis and Butthead and Virtual Stupidity has a Japan-only PS1 port that had Beavis and Butthead dubbed into Japanese by a famous Manzai duo.
Nice. Alright, so I won the card game, which means I get to fight the super boss.
Nice. That sucks.
I mean, Fanboy, I think you will appreciate the super boss just because it is, let's say, drawing from some obvious sources.
Ow, my eyeballs. This motherfucker a devil boss.
I found more.
Double bossing.
Oh, wrong pictures. Okay.
You found more sirens?
Yes.
Sirens.
Oh, he'd be making more sirens.
See, the last comic book I read just to read it would be Peacemaker Tries Hard, which is basically an in like continuity like comic, like it's in like mainline DC canon. That's just the Peacemaker from the show, just sort of fucking around and having a good time. He gets a dog and names it Bruce Wayne because he wants to name it after his hero. And then then the dog gets kidnapped, so he calls Amanda Waller and says, "You don't understand, Bruce Wayne's being kidnapped." So she immediately, like, you know, throws the entire like force of the army to help him because she thinks she thinks she has to rescue a billionaire. Stupid shit like that, but a very entertaining read. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Peacemaker does try.
Peacemaker tries so hard, you guys. He doesn't even know what he's trying to do, but darn it, he's trying.
Sorry, that was unrelated.
No, you're good.
Mine
so, like,
wasn't.
Why are you fighting in a Final Fantasy final boss background?
Because this is a Final Fantasy final boss.
Yeah, that she really is.
Basically what happened was that she said that because we were so good at cards, it was our duty to come back to her planet and save it from the darkness, and we said that's stupid, and she got upset at that.
It's Planet Darkness, but it's also Ultimacia.
Yeah, it's like the Final Fantasy IV background for the final boss, and also her pose is very Cloud of Darkness from Final Fantasy III. And of course she's attacking us with elemental crystals. Which you can only get those at one store.
Also, like, she wants you to defeat the darkness, but like she's doing all this. I'm just saying I like her odds against the darkness, frankly.
I mean, that's kind of the thing. I mean, as a point of fact, King Knight sucks. Like, that is a thing that you learn over the course of the game.
Well, like, the game sucks, or that, like, he as a character sucks?
He as a character, as a person. He should not be trusted. He cries to restore health.
I do that.
That's fair.
Look, we all gotta cry to restore health sometimes.
Yeah, I was saying, I went like, earlier, because, like, the two separate people who were part of that sort of, like, right-wing anime sphere that, like, call, like, queer people groomers and, like, turn around and be like, lolicon.
Yeah, that's happens a lot.
Any such cases?
One of them is one of them got like called out for like letting a minor into his very into like his like Discord. One of them got called out for letting a minor get groomed in his Discord server, and another one is like live tweeting his life falling apart.
That's many such cases.
I'm like, what the hell is happening here?
Wait, are we talking about Major Klug?
No.
Okay.
The first one is Nuxtaku, the other one is Chibi Reviews.
Oh, don't make me think about these
both
people.
those guys.
I don't even know shit about Major Klug except for like the one like
All I know is the wizard beer. Apparently.
Yeah, the wizard beer.
Just him bursting out of the bushes screaming, "I grow miners!" We don't have age verification because we want minors here. Objectively awful, but incredible delivery.
All right.
The funniest shit ever. That video went like triple platinum in like my group chat.
Well, I did what I wanted to do for the night, so I'm just going to clear out King Knight stages that I did not otherwise clear out. Because
More like King Shite.
I'm still having fun. Which one of these was this?
Yeah, no, I will always think of that one of those guys as having like a multi-stage breakdown on Twitter because YouTube, basically slapped it down after mass reporting one of his videos that he apparently spent a lot of money on, and that video was paying people on Twitch to say the N-word.
Wow!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one was an actual one that happened.
Just wow!
I was just like, buddy, whatever. And he's like, but I didn't actually make them say the N-word. The N-word I wanted them to say was nipple. No, dude, you don't get to pretend you're like this innocent small being that has no fucking idea about anything fucking is, okay?
You don't get to pretend.
We're not going to pretend you're that stupid.
When you say the N-word, everybody knows what fucking N-word you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and also that is a joke for 5-year-olds. Like, that is, like, there's no universe where you've got a new spin on, haha, the N-word, and it's not what you expect.
There are, like, a certain right-wing grifters that very consistently try and go, oh, is this word the new N-word?
Oh,
and every time it's like, well, you said that word just now, but you did not say the N-word. I feel like that answers your question. Is boomer the new N-word? No, idiot, it's not.
And also, like, you can't say something.
Say the other.
Yeah, you can't say something's the new N-word also if, like, the word has just been, like, the term for a generation that your grandparents came up with. like just absolutely not, guys. Is puppies the new N-word?
No.
No.
Maybe.
Puppies?
You just can't say something like that anymore.
Can't say shit anymore because of woke.
Now we got Final Fantasy stuff happening. Are you actually playing Remake right now?
No, I got a headache.
Figure I will start on Remake
Just like Cloud.
on my Switch on the plane ride tomorrow.
Oh, that's a good plan.
I'll have a long time to basically sit and just like try and make sure my back doesn't bother me. So, yeah, good time to do that.
Yeah, how long is the flight?
It's a direct.
Imagine it's probably in that 5 hour to 6 hour range.
Somewhere in the like 4-5 hour range. I don't know. Long ass time.
Boom.
Yeah, I've got the LA flight next week, which my mother, in an effort to show support or something like that, got me a zeroed out book from the library on traveling to LA, like things to do while you're there. Does anyone want to guess the year on the book?
I'm gonna go with 1978.
Anybody else?
1984?
1984 would always be good. But no, the travel guide is from 1991.
We all way overshot.
It's probably like...
Okay, most of these towns don't exist anymore, but...
I was about to say, probably describes like Chinese food as a glorious new avenue for edibles or something.
Did you know in Japan they eat raw fish?
Yeah. No, I think it's even too early for sushi.
Listen, there was an entire Doug episode about how scared he was of eating raw fish. That has to have been around the same time.
I mean, but that's the thing, is that even if sushi was new, would it still be recommended in a travel guide? Because I feel like this is probably written by somebody who was, like, born in the 40s.
Yeah, but it's also, like, trying to be like, look at all the... Well, what will they think of next?
Yeah, I do actually literally have a book called California Crazy that was pretty much given to me by a guy who was like, you like stupid kitschy crap, check this out.
See here. How gets my bundles?
Every time I think about the Major Klug video, it makes me think of like another video.
You can't make me think about someone with the name Major Klug. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, here we go. So 2 days ago, I got the No Ice in Minnesota bundle on
there's like a million things in that.
Because there's a million things in it, and because it's a super good cause. I am just going to, starting from the front page, just scroll down it, because I didn't even look at it. I just like, yeah, I'll support this cause. No fucking idea what's even in there. So now I'm looking at it first time.
That's Edward. That's Edward.
Hello, Edward.
Edward. Edward says no ice.
Edward says no ice.
He's very enthusiastic about his activism.
Very, very.
I'm picturing Edward with a little cat-sized sign.
Gogbob, you played one of these on stream, Calico, right?
Oh yeah, Calico. That was fun. That was the one. That was the game of Pudgems, the cat.
Yeah. Apparently, it's got magic girls in it. I don't know.
I mean, the important thing is it's got cats.
Hyperspace dogfights looks like it would be a really fucking cool shooter, but it's a roguelite, so never mind.
Yeah, Krobes, you can look up on the site. There's a playthrough of or not playthrough, but like 2 hours of playing Calico from back in our younger streaming days.
So like 2003.
Exactly.
What?
No, not that long ago. It was like 2020, I think.
Yeah, probably around there. All that streaming you could do in 03.
Very popular time for streaming.
An Eldritch fantasy game, which, man, a lot of these are, I don't want to sound mean, but a lot of these are just so fucking itch.io.
There's a kind of thing that happens with indie creations where it's like the kind of subject that is the most likely to cause obsession is the kind of thing that tends to end up happening with indie projects.
Yeah. So a lot of I don't ever want to complain that that like, oh, there are too many trans allegories, right? Because that's something very close to the heart. That means a lot. Like that's a beautiful and important thing. That said, there were just 18 in a row. That's a lot.
It's one of those things that's like, I will scroll right past them because they aren't going to mean near as much to me as they will to whoever was making them and whoever they're for.
Oh shit, punch a fucking Nazi. Yeah, I'll download this.
That's appropriate to be in the bundle.
Download.
Upload.
I think I saw
Oh, it's a
Kitsune
PDF.
Tales
It's,
have a-
it's a game in the sense that like game books are
It's a
games.
tabletop game.
Well, that's cool too, I guess, but I'm not gonna play that.
Let's sit down with the family and play a bunch of Nazi.
Let's see. Rebels of the Outlaw Wastes, a rock and roll retro dystopia RPG fueled by stickers. Well, you were almost there.
I was about to say.
Really?
Really
Only
took a
for the
swerve.
Casio Floopy. Not Casio Floopy, Casio Loopy.
You were doing really well. Then I got to the last word, and I was like, well, you tried.
Tech like.
I'm not like expecting like any Devil May Cry 3s or like Halo 2s or anything like that. But like, I don't know, like I'm still very glad I bought this. Baba Is You is in here. That's a classic, right?
Oh yeah,
That's
definitely.
Yeah. So it's like there's not. It's worth full price, and I paid or more than full price because I wanted to support it just for Baba Is You. But like some of these, I'm just sort of looking at, going, huh, interesting.
Baba ain't me. Baba's someone else.
Is there such a thing as a deck like rogue builder?
There's such a thing as punching you in the face.
Yeah. There is such a thing, Goggle Bob, as just fanboying me. Like, I want you to imagine yourself wearing like glasses with a little bit of tape on the middle, right? and like a button-down shirt that like really accentuates your lack of muscle. And Fanboy and I wearing Letterman jackets just absolutely kick in your door and scream, "Where's the fucking nerd?"
Is this friend fiction?
Yes, but it's also what we are actually going to do next Sunday at 7 o'clock.
Wait a minute, I won't be here. Okay, fine, go ahead, try.
We will burn your house down if we can't find you.
God damn it.
Yay.
God damn it.
Also, so 7 o'clock next Sunday doesn't work for you? We can do the Sunday after next. That's fine. We are willing to work with your schedule as we plan this. I don't want to call it a homicide, but there is a chance you will die.
It's more of a beating.
This sounds
Yeah,
worse
it's like
than
a
ever.
beating, but it's actually really hard to beat someone half to death.
Yeah, it's one of those things like it might turn into like a negligent homicide.
Yeah, like
You had a reasonable. It was reasonable to assume that this would kill them, and you did it anyway.
see. Harper J's in here a lot. She wrote, and I'm not making this up, the best Skies of Arcadia novelization. I've seen her name like 4 times in here. She's she must be on a roll. She also was one of the head writers on Psychonauts 2, so she's
Yeah, great game.
quite
All
prolific.
sorts of good things.
Yeah.
If it
Also
were-
in here is Don't Kill a Bird with a Baseball, a 3-page tabletop RPG about being Randy Johnson and struggling against fate.
Oh god. I respect it.
We've all seen that clip, right? It's in one of John Boyce's earlier videos.
Oh yeah, it's grim.
He doesn't. You get the impression that that was the last thing Randy Johnson did. I bet, like the second that happened, he was like, "Oh my god, holy shit, no!"
Did not in fact mean to murder a bird.
That was never my goal. And it's not something like he tried to do. That bird just decided to swoop in front of the catcher's
Yeah,
mitt.
that bird chose the wrong place to be.
I would say, like, given
that bird chose-
the
yeah.
precision with which it got hit, I would say that bird was like, "No, doing this."
Do you think like maybe he got dared by the other birds and was like, no, I'll be fine?
It was one of those. It was one of those like when Dudes Rock goes horribly wrong moments. There was one of those in the news a few weeks back. A guy, like 2 helicopters were flying somewhere, and one guy in one helicopter says on the radio to the other one, "Hey, check this shit out!" And then just crashes into the ground and dies. Unclear what he was trying to do.
I was about to say.
Extreme. It's not clear what move I was attempting.
Yeah. Like, I feel really bad laughing at this individual's death. I'm sure he was a very nice person, but also, what the shit?
Make better choices.
You are doing things. You are
Wait,
doing things.
crash.
And cannot take them back.
Helicopters, they seem dangerous if you don't.
Those
pilot
things
them
are
properly.
not easy to fly on a good day. They are actually extremely difficult to fly, much harder to fly than a plane. And I've flown a plane.
Noted plane flyer.
I wouldn't say I'm good at flying planes, but like, you know, I did. My brother has taken me up in a Cessna when he was doing pilot school shit, and was like, "Here, take the wheel." He's
But
good.
how are you at Diddy Kong Racing?
Not good. Never beat it.
Ah,
You never defeated the Whizpig?
I remember like a friend telling me like after you defeat Wizpig, when you go to the lighthouse, it sends you into space, and I thought this is absolute bullshit. There's no way that's true.
Yeah.
Diddy Kong Racing makes fools of us all.
Yeah, we are all at the risk of Diddy Kong Racing.
More like Diddy's Dong Racing.
Damn.
That's the Conquer sequel.
Oh god.
I mean, Rare was involved. It was a distinct possibility.
Yeah, I'm sure someone within Rareware said Diddy's Dong Racing during its development.
Yeah, I think the vast majority of these games in this game bundle are a PDF file.
Sometimes a
with,
game
like,
could be a
links that take you
PDF.
to other pages, and that's cool. Choose Your Own Adventure books are games. I'm not gonna like take a hard line on that, but I do not see myself interested enough to actually like click download on any of these. And I already own Bad as you.
But you still haven't played it.
I've played it a couple times. I played that shit
okay.
on the 3DS.
Damn.
Bubba ain't you. I didn't even remember it coming out on 3DS.
Was it 3DS?
Wii U.
In some form.
Remember when
I
Bubba?
played BBBBBBB on the 3DS.
Yeah, that sounds more right. When Baba's become you.
Yeah, these are all tabletop RPGs or like, you know, game books. But that's cool because I have another bundle I never delved into in detail.
Oh, is somebody in the chat?
It's just a fucking ad bot.
Oh, no, no,
Keep
I swear to God.
DreamBoothBase.com. Start parenthesis, remove the space, end parenthesis at OGFLMUMB.
Oh my god, my head.
Oh, after
Let me-
you left the last stream, there was like this there was this other like scam bot.
Oh yeah,
It
right
was a
after Beat
different
left.
one.
Anyway, I banned him for you. You're welcome, Goggle Bob.
Thank you. Yeah, there was a guy who was trying to
There's-
pretend he was real.
Oh yeah,
I
I am
screenshotted the entire thing.
Yeah.
awesome.
Share it with our resident
Weird.
mod.
I guess I can just post it on general when I find it in my gallery.
No worries.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, genre.
You've been playing too much Expedition.
Yeah, the gist of it is just like there was this person trying to get Bob's attention, and then like I don't know, like promoting their like art and stuff. Like
I think they wanted us to join a Discord.
No, they wanted us to add them on Discord. They like provided a username.
Interesting take.
I mean, what's important is that I'm popular enough that, like, people want to become my minions.
You aren't.
People want to become what?
Minions of mine.
No, they don't.
Why? You don't. You're already my minions.
Oh, don't you fucking dare. Call me that.
Horrible thing. Horrible things you're calling us.
I will put you through a goddamn table.
When I was reading out their like messages, I was doing it in a deliberate, like almost robotic monotone.
Well, they got annoyed for saying that they were a bot, so that was kind of amusing.
It's like I almost want to humor them, but I realize I got better things I need to be doing.
Yeah,
Yep.
do not feed the trolls, as the saying goes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Are you fighting this ghost man?
I mean, just because he's there, basically. He's not a skeleton, so he's the undead that it's okay to beat up.
Yes, true. Who did we lose? Oh, we lost Fanboy. Oh, no.
Yeah, he was getting a bad case of the sleepies.
That's fine. He needs to get his rest.
Yeah, I think I'll play till 10 just to round out the evening.
You're back.
Just getting some King Knight time in. So I've done all the hard stuff. And how are you doing, Chromes?
They... If I talked about the actual things that were on my mind, it would like completely shift the mood of this stream.
That is fair. And we encourage, what's the word I'm looking for? Like good streaming etiquette on that. We're never going to tell you to shut up, but by the same token, you know, use your best judgment.
Like that's why I just put it into my art.
Which is ideal, because you make good art.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I do, even if I don't always give you a thumbs up, I enjoy what you post in the Discord more often than not.
I appreciate it. Ow.
An inward attack.
No, I'm just like pacing around and I have an armchair here and I accidentally kicked it while I was pacing.
I'm glad you're inside and not in the garage. Or the laundry room.
No, that was like... I do need to get my duvet from the washing machine, though.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Thanks, it's great to be here. great to be here in scenic Goggle Bob's living room.
I mean, I've been in your living room, but no, you need to come by Jersey sometime.
You just invited me to New Jersey.
I mean, we've got a beach. It's
Yes,
nice.
I
did actually find out.
Stretch the definition.
I did find out recently why we're called the Garden State.
Why are you called the Garden State?
Well, because apparently back in the old days, like, you know, literally the founding of the country days, New Jersey was more or less where, like, all the food came from, because it had, like, it wasn't like Philadelphia or New York, but everything either came into a port in New Jersey, or it was grown in, like, the south of Jersey. So we were the Garden State of, like, the original colonies. Now, that didn't last very long, but it was long enough to get a nickname. And now you can understand the appeal of the Garden State.
Can I now?
Yes.
Sure.
And you're welcome
I'm
to
now
swing
looking
by.
at the bundle on itch.io I got from supporting Palestine. Free Palestine.
Is it the same stuff?
No, it's very different. For one, it has like a ton of like absolute bangers like Tonight We Riot and Celeste.
So wait, Celeste was in the Palestine bundle, but not in the,
On the Minnesota bundle, not
Weird.
that I can see. Nuclear Throne's in here. Yeah, there's a lot in here.
I've been getting those random itch bundles going back to, I think the Ukrainian
Oh man,
bundle.
one of my favorite fucking things to do is just periodically go to Indiegogo and buy whatever the fuck their bundle is. It's never like costs more than $1, and you get like a shitload of Steam keys. That's how I got. That was the circumstances that allowed me to do an entire on-stream playthrough of Sword of Asumi, one of the worst games anybody has ever made. Oh shit! I think I have to download this one. This looks fucking awesome.
Is it Bad Rats 3?
No, Vector 2089.
Okay, don't know that one.
Yeah, I mean, it looks fucking sick. Like, think like an ABA shooter, but like a racer instead of one of those. ABA
That's kinda
shooters
cool.
use vector graphics and work shit. Bleed 2 is in here. That's a fucking throwback. Calico is in here.
Another
This is something
Calico.
called Witch Ball.
That sounds like it
Oh,
could either be really
VVVV's in
fun or
here.
really
Fuck yeah,
boring.
VVVVV.
Let's play Witch Ball.
Also, what comes after is a side-scrolling adventure and a short, heartwarming story. Let's... Oh yes, this is one of those... I remember I am now 26 because it takes like 4 years to make a video game all by yourself, but I certainly remember being 22. Type games.
I mean, that's probably like how old was Kayan when I Want to Be the Guy came out?
Tiny babby.
But I want to say 20s makes sense.
No, there was definitely they were definitely in their 20s.
I never actually... Oh, that's weird.
They Bleed Pixels is in here. Ah, I fucking despise that game.
I never played that game, but I remember hearing people talk about it.
It is a perfectly competent Maso Core platformer, but like there are certain things that I consider to be like sacrosanct when it comes to Masocore games, and number one is always immaculate movement. Like your entire game, if your game is built around precision platforming, your movement has to be exact, right? Now, if your game, there are ways to make like insanely hard games that are built around like amassing them, like getting ridiculous amounts of momentum. That's totally valid. That's Meat Boy does that, Super Meat Boy, which is one of my favorites. Man, it's a shame that Ed McMillan is fucking stupid. It's just kind of upsetting. But like, They Be Pixels is going for that, like, I want to be the guy style precision, and then it has an entire level where the way it works, the way that you make Masocore platformers fun is you don't restrict checkpoints very much. You just make every part of the game a very like deliberately sectioned off series of challenges with a and you know for a fact that you will get a checkpoint very soon, so you can focus entirely on the one challenge. They're very rarely like super long gauntlets. That's why easy mode and I want to be the guy is I consider the definitive version of the game, because checkpoints are very generous, but it's still phenomenally hard. You just have to do it all, but you get to worry less about doing it all of it perfectly, because all you have to do is finish it once and then you're good. You move on to the next bit. They Believe Pixels acts like that for the first half of the game, I want to say. And then, but the way it works is it will just like randomly, anytime you sit down still, it'll just draw a circle around you. And if there are no hazards within that circle, it'll say, great, checkpoint, gotten. And then it realized, oh fuck, I want to be really hard and unfair though. So it will just make all the floors ice, so every time you land somewhere that's completely safe, you slide a little bit, and therefore you're not standing still and don't get a checkpoint. And then after that, it just started hiding saw blades. You could see them in the ground. They were not, like, threatening to you, but they were there, which meant you couldn't have a checkpoint. It was very annoying design. I played it, and I was annoyed.
That makes perfect sense. That is something that I would find annoying. But, you know, a lot of those Masocore platformers, I distinctly remember, like, people talking about them at great length.
I love Masocore platformers. I enjoy that sort of stupid shit quite a bit. If I'm in the mood for it, I will just hammer away at it until I beat it. But like, I think the sticking point for me is you set the expectation, and it made sense. There would be very difficult platforming, but as soon as I got like past the obstacle in question, I could just stand still for 2 seconds and get a checkpoint. And then you said, no way, I don't want to do that. I don't think that's hard enough. And instead of like, you know, changing the design of your game, like to like physical checkpoint flags or something you have to trigger, like in fucking Mario Maker, that's perfectly acceptable. You just made it so that there would be no reason that you couldn't get a checkpoint here, so I just threw in some bullshit that is very obviously bullshit to prevent you from doing so. It seems like an unusual complaint, because it is, but it did absolutely destroy my enjoyment of the game.
I was about to say, something that limits your checkpoints is inevitably going to be bullshit.
I'm like, you know, had they just like made it so that checkpoints were like physical objects you had to reach, or like, you know, I want to be the guy, like the checkpoints are just boxes you shoot. Once you shoot one, that's a checkpoint. You will respawn there. Like, if all they did was just change it to that, then you're fine. That's all you need to. Then the expectation set is I have to reach the next physical flag. Had it just done that, that would have brain hacked me into probably enjoying it. Like, I still wouldn't have liked the bullshit ice physics, and they were bullshit. Like, the idea like behind ice physics for me is if you land on the ground perfectly zero vertical movement, you should not slide. You should stop, because your character has no horizontal movement, rather. Like, zero horizontal movement, you should stop because you have no horizontal momentum to carry you forward. In that game, you would land, and if you were on ice, it would just give you horizontal momentum out of nowhere. It would go either way, because oh, we just have to like throw you somewhere, and that's irritating. So, you know, I would have tested that a few more times, and I get that, like, it's supposed to be difficult, but like, you're not making quap. That's a different kind of difficult.
You're not making quap.
What is this? This one looks interesting. Ooh, it's like a super hard platformer, but with spooky scanline bullshit. Yeah, sure, I'll download that. Some of these, like, they aren't actually it, but they have shades of the, oh, we wanted to make a dating sim, but the only way you make a dating sim these days, if it's secretly a story about an evil computer. There are so many.
That's weirdly
dating
specific,
sims.
but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Pocket dates, Miside, Doki Doki Literature Club. There are so many of these fucking things. Like, the only dating sims these days are either, haha, wouldn't it be awful if we made a dating sim? And, oh, the dating sim was a trick. It was an evil computer.
I was gonna
And
say
also
it's
pornography,
self-aware.
Which, hey, yeah, fuck yeah, pornography. I love looking at some titties.
I mean, that is the basic essence of so many of those. It's just like, you're a bad person for wanting to, like, treat a computer badly.
I believe very strongly in being kind to humans.
Agreed.
Yes, I say this as I respond to fucking idiots on social media with "you're a fucking idiot." But in my heart of hearts, I believe that we should be nice to each other. I will kick the shit out of a computer. Computer ain't a person. Computer's a tool. And if a computer breaks, I'm not going to nurse it back to health. I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker in the back of the head.
I mean, technically my job is nursing computers back to health. I will admit that.
There's this Andrew Hussey line I always think of. He's like, I've never encountered an issue with a computer that cannot be fixed by throwing it in the garbage and buying a new one. It's like how there are no horse repair stores. There are horse stores and there are gun stores.
Horse repair stores. You're thinking of veterinarians.
No, you take your horse to the store and they just open it up and check it out.
Yeah.
This is why Umamuse is so bad.
God. This is a safe space to talk about Umamusume.
Yes, it is. You're not allowed to talk about whatever that armpit thing was that happened.
I want Umamusume to die. I got so fucking mad at that rando in my mention saying, well, you see, I want Umamusume to learn from their mistakes, like looking into AI. And I'm like, I don't. I want them to die on the vine. I want them to suffer. I want them to suffer, and I wish hell and fire and damnation upon them. The fact that you apparently believe them to be your friends offends me personally.
Yeah, I mean, like, a company isn't going to learn from an encounter with AI. Like, that isn't what they do.
No. Well, that's not true. I did get one company to stop doing one AI thing.
Go
I
on.
actually did. Oh, no, I'm not going to name any names. This is my job, real life work
Oh,
shit.
okay.
But there was a AI summary of everything on a tool I use for invoices, and it was frequently wrong and frequently bad. And they actually like email me once a year to well, actually like once every 6 months to say, hey, thank you for using products. Could you give us any feedback? We are desperate. You are one of our biggest customers. Please tell us what you need. And I just said, get rid of the AI thing. It sucks and I hate it.
I was gonna say, it's always wrong.
It's wrong so much. And the only times it's right when I could just look at the line-by-line comparison and say, yes, those two numbers are different. Great job identifying that 80% of the time, AI. You only fuck it up sometimes.
AI, you only fucking up sometimes.
So I just said, get rid of that, please. I am begging you to get rid of that. And they got rid of it. It no longer is on the website. Impressive. Yeah, I'm like, all right, shit, I'll take it. We take those.
What's important is that this did not happen on Blue Sky.
Yeah. No, this was a actual like business professional interaction where I made several comments about like several aspects of their tool, and then said, and finally, I would like to bring up this. I do not feel it's useful. It throws off my workflow, and it frankly is. I don't gain anything from this. So
and it smells bad for some reason. We don't know where that comes from.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing that a window on my computer can smell bad, but it does.
We did not know this was possible. I applaud the fact that you were able to do that at all. We're spending time underwater with King Knight.
King Knight can't breathe underwater. King Knight's going to die.
He's got a helmet. That's what the helmet does.
That's not a diving helmet.
Like,
that helmet has a big old hole cut in it for his face.
That's what the helmet does. Come on, man.
That's like if you like put a football player underwater and said, "I don't understand why he drowned. He was wearing a helmet."
I wouldn't understand why he drowned. I'd be very confused by that outcome.
Confuse me. I'm sleepy.
We're all very sleepy.
I'm not. I'm wide awake.
Good.
I'm here to party. Let's talk about Chromes. Let's hit up the club. Just get absolutely destroyed.
Let's hit up the
Wait,
club.
Chromes, you're 19. Congratulations, you're designated driver.
I don't have a license.
Uh-oh.
Congratulations, you're designated. You're gonna tie a wagon to the back of your bicycle.
I don't have a bicycle.
Oh man, we're getting Chromes to party wagon.
Gonna do this radio flyer mode. All right, congratulations. We're gonna tie a wagon to the back of the Razor scooter I have in my garage for some reason.
Well, now we're planning ahead.
I should get a license, though.
And we should hit the club.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, no, it's highly recommended.
Yeah.
For those like adult things.
Like even if you don't own a car, being able to drive is a valuable skill set.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'm thinking about speaking of jobs, I'm now thinking about my own job thing.
How's that working out?
I don't know, it's like basically because of nepotism, I probably already have it. We're just trying to figure out scheduling.
Like Chrome's, like people say, oh, this is nepotism. A foot in the door is worth a lot.
And also, I will say there's difference between nepotism, like getting your first job in an office, and nepotism, like being the Secretary of Defense. Like, it's kind of okay at the level where you're 19.
Yeah, like, you know, there's a huge difference between nepotism as in, well, my mom bribed this college to make me valedictorian, and nepotism as in, yeah, sure, we can teach you how a filing system works.
Yeah, two very different things.
You can work minimum wage and get like a basis on how this data entry job works. That's Very different from, yeah, I'm fucking Leonardo DiCaprio's kid, and therefore
Yeah,
have been given my own film studio.
if they are making you the vice president, that is a problem. then we will think less of you.
There's this incredible old Onion video of this guy like giving a TED talk about how, you know what? Sometimes you just have to knuckle down and accept that executive position at your dad's company.
There's actually
it'll be annoying. They'll make you do stuff when you want to be out partying, but eventually your dad will die, and then you'll be the boss, and you can fire that idiot asshole Steve, who keeps like saying, "What did you do this week?"
Yeah, there's also a recent Onion article that it's something like intern position opens up now that boss's daughter is of age or something. It's like, yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah. But like, you know, there's nothing wrong with your parents
getting your foot in the door.
You know, giving you a foot in the door. That's kind of what parents are supposed to do whenever they can.
Parent. It's
Parents.
my mother.
True enough.
do not. I will not give any credit to my dad.
That's fair.
Totally fair.
He fucked off to another country when I was like, no. I think it was back when I was 16.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I feel like you should be a member if you were 16.
I mean, like, of course I remember. Like, I just don't remember the year specifically. I just have like a hard time with that because, you know, it's like only until recently I was in a horrible nightmare. I say until recently, but you know, I've been 18. Like I've been an adult for over a year, almost 2 years.
Doing adult stuff.
Yeah.
If I think of like adult stuff that I would say on stream, and the only thing coming to mind is brushing my teeth.
I mean, it's good that you do that.
You don't get teeth until you're 18.
We don't trust children with teeth. It's very normal.
What were you trying to? I'm not sure what kind of cool move you were trying to do.
I was just trying to save my own life. I did not expect to wind up in that hole.
It seemed like an unusual place to end up.
Like, I don't even think the game
So
intends
list of
for you to
adult
be able
things:
to die
brushing
there.
your teeth, eating salad even though you don't want to, because salad still sucks. You
I
weren't
like
wrong
salad.
about that when you were 6.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
You would.
Come on, man. You're outvoted here, Pete.
No.
People like salad.
No. I will die on this hill screaming screaming fire and damnation into the void.
Just depends how it's prepared.
Yes, it does. Third adult thing. Obviously, talking shit while playing video games with your friends at 10 o'clock on a school night.
It has to be a school night.
But with advancements in school technology, every night is a school night.
I did find out recently that the local high school and elementary school has a policy where they can just say that, like, if it's going to snow, they just say, oh, it's going to snow, so everybody does stay-at-home schooling, so it doesn't count as a day that they don't go to school, and you just stay at home and go on Zoom. I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Sucks. The entire point of a snow day is not going to school.
No, because
Exactly.
I mean, like, you know that it's the equivalent of like the teacher popping a VHS tape in. Like,
I don't want to be like stuck at my computer, like watching my teacher on her computer. I want to be outside, like building a snowman and other awesome shit.
Yeah, no, but Disney copyrighted building a snowman like a couple years back, so...
That's impossible. You can't copyright doing shit
Nope.
everybody does as a kid.
They did it. Too bad. It's part illegal. Of a promotion for Coco, oddly enough.
Oh god, that's right. They tried to copyright Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah, they got banned, so they copyrighted all snowmen. Sorry, man. That's what they do.
I forgot they did that.
Yeah, they backed down on it. They just changed the movie's name.
They backed down on it? Like, because you know there's not a single judge that would be like, Disney, you can't do that, guys.
There's definitely one judge. It's that one judge in that one district that, like, Twitter demands that they, that you, like, settle all the courts in. Settle all cases in.
I think it's just Texas. Sorry, Crows.
Yeah. Well, that's not fair. I live in Florida, and yeah, we do that shit all the time too.
Yeah, well, you guys have entire divorce laws that exist entirely because of rich old men.
It's really, really bad here. Like it's not great. What bands have I listened to this week? I'm gonna pull up the list and use it to update the other list. I have 2 lists.
So many lists.
Let's see, describe music projects. Okay, I did Flogging Molly. I did Pucifer. Pucifer? I don't know how you fucking pronounce it.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, more bands should say their own names during their songs.
They really should. And I am currently doing Pennywise, which is a lot of fun. Way more fun than Pucifer. No. Pucifer, there's like it's the guy from Tool. And this is probably like makes me lose like millennial cred. I never liked Tool. Their music is so slow and it takes so long to go anywhere. It's so downbeat, and it sets something bad off in my brain. I hear it and I get irritated and aggravated and don't want to hear it more.
That's a fair reaction. I have the same idea where I hear Rufus Wainwright.
Like, it doesn't... I want music to energize me, typically. That's 90% of the time when I listen to music, that's what I'm looking for. There are times when it's not. Sometimes I listen to Laura Stevenson, or, like, you know, something like that. But most of the time, I want music to be a shot of energy to get me through a day that is just beating the shit out of me. And when it does the opposite of that, I get upset.
Fail.
Yeah. Most of the music I like is just very fast paced.
Speedcore.
I do have some speedcore stuff.
We were talking about breakcore the other day, or was it even today?
What happened?
You were talking about breakcore in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to define breakcore, so I just don't.
I don't.
Breakcore actually comes from the parent genre drill and bass,
I
and
like drill.
a lot of things a lot of modern, like, a lot of things that people consider modern breakcore are like just like subsets of like drill and bass.
Steve.
Like, hi Edward.
Hello, Edward.
Oh.
Like, I don't know, it's like in the realm of it's technically incorrect, but people will like, I don't know, it's like the branding, I guess. People will see it and then like they're like, oh well, that's cool. Because there's like a couple of artists like I listen to that are, you know, like people are like, oh, they're breakcore, and it's like, no, they're not breakcore. Horrible stickler for definitions. You know, there's for actual breakcore. There's I never know how to pronounce this word. Venetian snares.
I don't know how to pronounce it either.
All I can think of is Venetian.
It's like I've heard it like pronounced like now 3 different ways. Venetian, Venetian. Who cares? Yeah, Venetian snares. They're basically like what like started the genre. Venetian snares, Lauren Boosfield, the Nero stay at Disneyland.
Oh yeah, I liked them. They were enjoyable.
Yay!
And I got one person who saw me listening to them, just total rando, and said, "You can ask me for more recommendations." And I said, "Sure, whatever." And that's why KK Rusty, Krusty, 2K is Rusty, Krusty with 2 Ks is on the list.
I like that it's just like these bands that you don't even have any idea how to pronounce.
No, exactly. Like, I also got something Caithness asked me to put on there. That's gonna be a fucking. I love Caithness. That's going to be a day. I just like in the past when I was a stupid shithead, I would have said very mean things about Caithness. I no longer say stuff like that because I like Caithness a great deal. They're very cool. He's very cool, rather. That said, taste in music and my taste in music are diametrically opposed.
This is allowed.
Also, our tastes in anime.
Yeah, I have noticed that one.
That one's much more obvious. God, I really hope I don't hate Trigun Stardust. I really hate. Hope I don't hate it.
I mean,
I
feel like
I hated Stampede.
anything that's Trigon related is for you. It's like one of those things wherein this is something you care about deeply, so inevitably you're going to have significant opinions about a new version of it.
I'm going to have significant opinions, but like people say, "Oh, Pete, you just like hating shit." That is not actually true. I like liking shit, but there was a lot to dislike there. That was a rough watch. It's like God. You know, it made so many baffling choices, and to this day, I still look at it and go, okay, who is this for, theoretically? And a lot of people loved it, so I guess it was for them. But it is so truncated and short, like it's 12 episodes, right? You can do a lot with 12 episodes. I don't think Stampede did a lot with those 12 episodes. It constantly goes, oh, this is the reinvented version, and a lot of people who apparently were totally unfamiliar with it, like, totally loved it. I, on the other hand, kept seeing things it was doing, where it was trying to reach out to me, the guy who read and loves the manga, and say, see, we got you, homie. And every single time it did that, it fucked it up. in like basic structural ways. Like, they said, oh, we're doing fucking Livio / Razlo. You love Lizio Razlo. I do love Livio / Razlo. What the fuck are you doing with him? This is not what I would... This is not even like Livio and Razlo was an arc that took like 2 complete volumes to do one fight, one enormous fight. This is 2 guys kind of wrestling a little bit. And like the entire point was that Livio like was on Team Bad Guy, and like when he asked why he was on Team Bad Guy, he could give you an answer. He could give you a complete answer. He knew what he was doing. He knew you disagreed with it, like Vash and Wolf would rather, and was like of the attitude that, well, you guys just suck because this is the way it is. Like, he had a deep internal life, and Stampede took him and made him a mindless Terminator. And then, but his whole thing is he's harder to kill than Wolverine. Like, you know, you shoot him, he just heals almost immediately. He is extremely hard to kill, right? So, so I'm like, okay, well, you can bring him back. Like, you know, like maybe this is just a preview. Maybe you just wanted to establish this guy exists so you can do something with it next season. No, then he shoots himself in the head. He doesn't recover from that. So I'm like, you took one of the most complex and interesting characters. You did not give him a single line. And then you ended it with him ventilating himself. Am I really supposed to believe he'll come back more complex? That's not how getting shot in the head works.
Stranger things have happened.
I guess. and like the other big one was Monev the Gale. In the manga, it's the first fight that's like, Dash has had a few fights up to then, but like it seems like he's always sort of fucking around. He never appears to be in that much danger because he's just that good. And when Monev shows up, everything just goes to shit for him immediately. He loses an arm, an entire fucking arm, in the first second. That arm is just gone. He's fighting with one arm now. And like everything Monev does, like, is a Sophie's choice for Vash. Like within seconds, Vash is like, okay, well, if I run this way, he'll go the other way. Wrong. If you run that way, he will turn around and just shoot up an entire building, killing everyone inside to tell you don't get to fucking run away from me. He is a fucking monster, and every moment of that fight is just an absolute nail biter. And he does eventually win, just barely, like through a last-ditch desperation charge. And like, you know, it's really gripping stuff. And in Stampede, Monev has been lobotomized. He knows how to say exactly 3 words, and Vash wins without really trying. And also the town that they're fighting in came pre-abandoned, because anyone who was there, they would have to animate that.
Wow, that's...
I were lobotomized. I could say 4 words.
Yeah, it's like... And like, well, we gotta drag some drama out of it. Well, the drama here is Monev was originally a kid that sort of met Vash once or twice as a kid, and Vash was like, don't worry, man, I'll help you out, like, as soon as I get back. But before Vash could come back, the kid's mom sold the kid to the bad guys who make people fucked up monsters.
Well, that's
and
so
you're supposed
good.
to feel, and you're supposed to feel like that's like a choice that Vash made. He didn't make that fucking choice, though. He didn't say, oh, wow, I should have known that. There's no way he could have known that. That's not drama. That's not a reveal. That's not... That the character gains nothing from that. And Stampede just kept making choices where, like, I would look at it and go, okay, I recognize these characters, and I recognize that these are new twists on them. I don't understand how a new viewer would like get anything from this because you keep kneecapping it, and I certainly don't understand what the old fan, I'm supposed to get from this, because you took something I love and you made it not only visually ugly but also just less interesting. Like, these choices are they're reducing the complexity. They are not new spins on it. They are the like dumber version. And it just kept doing that. It was annoying. I did not like it. I'm bitching about Trigun Stampede again. I haven't bitched about Trigun Stampede in like 2 years.
But
I was
tell
doing
us how
so
you
good.
really feel.
I was doing so good. Oh god. How goes your progress, Goggle Bob?
I'm good. I'm floating on an ice floe.
Well, I mean, hey, floating on an iceberg. That's pretty cool. I like floating on an iceberg every now and then.
You know, I mean,
page pulled up.
The whole endless runner bit and the card game thing were both things that, if I had done them on stream as part of the normal stream, it would have taken literally all night and nothing would have gotten done. And so I did it on.
Didn't do that.
I was going to say I did it
also,
on this little stream, and I completed it within like 40 minutes.
I'm not going to lie, Goggle Bob. If you had done those on the stream proper, I would have cussed you out. I would have.
And you would have been right to.
I would have used every swear in my extensive swear vocab. We would. I would have not had anything nice to say.
Yeah, no, that is how it be.
Yeah.
But I deliberately was just like, I'll do it tonight, and then if it takes for fucking ever, then I could just cut it down to like 15 minutes and put it at the end of the other video. But it's been an overall productive evening.
It's been a pretty chill evening. I think you can put this up as like a bonus video or whatever.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like we talk about a great deal of Batman.
Yeah, exactly.
I can take out Polar Knight over here.
I like, I looked up. What? I don't know what this website is. It's just like has like just basically a brief description of breakcore, its parent genres, and then I don't know. I guess these are submitted artists of what falls under the genre, and I'm like, what I see once I recognize, I go, okay. First off, is like not breakcore, maybe. It depends.
I feel like you classifying breakcore is like me classifying punk. If you send me a song, I will tell you if it's punk or not.
Yeah, it's like just because like it's not breakcore doesn't mean I don't like a certain artist. It's like, you know, I'm more of the sense of like I like it. I don't consider it breakcore, but if you like the same things I do when it comes to that, I would probably recommend this artist. Even though it's like more in the realm of like digital hardcore, depending on the one.
Digital hardcore. Sounds impressive.
But the stupid video I sent earlier, like during that discussion, it's like when Kinsey said that sounded like Omori music.
But yeah. Gonna see, like, we'll talk about things, and I will just sort of look at whatever she's saying and go, yeah, sure.
On a side note, I have no idea how to pronounce her name.
I just call her KZ. She seems to work. Gets the point across.
Gets the point across. I am saying your name.
Let me go down this.
Oh shit! You know what I could do? I could just add to my list of music I'm listening to.
What?
Fucking Death Clock.
Oh yeah. And they have. Did they release multiple albums? I have the one.
They have 4 albums.
So they do have one for each season.
Sort of, like, and also like one rock opera. So several the Death Album 1, 2, and 3. 3 being my absolute favorite, as it contains both I Ejaculate Fire, no, I Ejaculate Fire, Impeach God, and Sky Hunter. Sky Hunter being just fucking awesome.
I've always enjoyed I Peach God.
Impeach God is great too, but Sky Hunter is like the background radiation in my brain at this point.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, that's a fucking great metal band, and they're not even a real band. They're Brendan Small.
Yeah, I was about to say,
around.
I was just talking about Brendan Small with a friend the other day about...
Yeah.
Because he was actually apologizing for having, like, Death Clock on his playlist. And I was like, what? Why would you ever apologize for that?
Yeah,
like,
Death Clock rules.
It's like, oh, I mean, it's from a
I will
cartoon.
definitely add them
like,
to the list. I'll add them to the
cartoon.
list right now. Right underneath the Real McKenzies. They are now number 31.
Bum, bum. What, do we know what
You guys
Brendan
wanna hear
Small
what's-
is doing right now, if anything?
Not sure. Let me look them up.
This one's not even breakcore. This is basically hyperpop.
God!
Sorry, I'm like looking at.
How could
I'm looking at
they?
this list.
Hyperpop!
Hyperpop, really? Let's see. Filmography. Let's see. Most recent. Okay, Metalocalypse Army of Doomstar came out in 2023. There doesn't
Okay.
seem to be a lot like between. He's active in Comedy Bang Bang, which I guess is a podcast.
Oh, that, yeah,
That
and
doesn't feel
also
like it should count.
has been a TV show occasionally.
Death Album 4 came out in 2023. Looks like he's been taking it a little easy in like the last 10 years.
Well, because he's had
Like-
shows
like-
on, like, basically since I was, a teenager.
Yeah, no, he's done a lot. He has a significant like cultural footprint at this point.
Yeah.
Home movies is still stuck in my head quite often.
I'll save you, fat whale. I do like that Coach McGurk gradually has become a meme online.
True. I would know. My favorite Death Clock bit ever remains when Murderface tries to get into religion, and and like so
I
he's
know
just sort of
exactly
like
what you're going to
sitting
say.
cross-legged, going religion, not like to any, not any specific religion, just religion as a concept, and Squiscar looks at him and goes, "This is dildos, doesn't he know religion isn't real?" And Nathan stares at him for a second and goes, "You mean you don't believe in God? There is such a thing as religion." "Well, then prove it! Show me a miracle!" And so Nathan just sort of looks at the ground where like he's got all his religious stuff and he goes, "Well, there's a Bible right there." and Scar stares at it and goes, "Oh, maybe I reevaluate my life." That's it. That's the end. He's like, "Oh, I guess religion is real."
I don't know why, but I always think of the stupid sausage party line from the one random episode. It was a real sausage. Oh, that was so good. They had the little Vienna sausages. Like, no, not that. But that was really good.
God, there was the the episode where they become aware of their mortality and get super afraid of dying, demanding that like everybody refer to death as hamburger time. Don't say death, say something else, say hamburger time.
The best episodes were they just had to be regular jack-offs. Turns out you could just buy psychic validation.
Yeah, it turns out you could just buy psychological validation.
Hi, Edward.
Hello, Edward.
Happy cat.
When did this like DLC pack come out?
2019.
Okay, so that was well into Mario Maker because you were just playing a Mario Maker level.
I mean, I give them a little bit more credit because as much as there is in King Knight that is vaguely unique, it is all just building off of stuff that was in Shovel Knight in the first place. So
What the hell is French for? Sorry.
French for speaking in France.
No,
And many other countries for that matter.
Genre name Frenchcore. What the hell is this? Okay.
It's
I mean, I
Expedition
was listening to
33.
Trollcore the other week with the inventor of
looking
it.
at this website.
God damn it! Now, am I going to really link Loathe You So again? Yes, I am.
Even more Frenchcore. What the hell is Frenchcore? I've never heard of this before.
Maybe you're just in the wrong part of the country.
Yeah, maybe if you were in France, where all music is Frenchcore.
Much to consider.
Much indeed.
Yeah, there's like this one artist that gets attributed as like the face of breakcore, quote unquote, but I forget if she, her, they, them. I think they, them. But they're like, it's ambient drill and bass. It's not breakcore. I am being a snob about it.
Fair.
We're allowed to do that. We're not gonna hate.
And then like everyone just started copying them and like their like style and like their name, and it's like, fuck off. I think they're also controversial one way or another, but it's been ages since I looked into it, and like, you know, the last time I did, I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'm just not going to listen to this person's music, and then I forget why I was doing that, and I have no interest into looking into why.
You probably weren't wrong to stop.
Yeah, like I never really started. I like listened to like one song, and I was like, okay, this is not for me.
A thing that I've done a few times now is like when I've, you know, my music listening obsession, I keep going, all right, I'm gonna listen to this band or these guys. I really hope they haven't completely lost their fucking minds since the last time I thought about them 13 years ago or however many years ago. The big like, I'm worried this will be a thing was 9 Pound Hammer, because those guys like are, you know, making like sort of edgy hillbilly type jokes, but you never know how much of that is real from like a distance. Turns out none of it. They all have like consistently excellent opinions on their things, and just enjoy like making songs that sound like trucker songs played by like, you know, a hardcore band. So no complaints there. I am dreading looking up some of these other, especially the ones I like, because you never know when you get that like one guy from System of a Down who turned into a huge Trump stan. And it's like, buddy, you were in System of a Down. How did this happen?
Yeah,
well,
no, that's an excellent point.
Well, it turns out it was all Surge. Surge, I can never pronounce his last name correctly, but he was the frontman. He was, you know, he was and continues to have excellent opinions, and he apparently was the only one in the entire group. I should listen to him Scars on Broadway sometimes, because that's like what he did after System of a Down. Throw that on the list as well.
Alright, I'm going to do this level and the level immediately after it, and then we're done for the night.
Alrighty.
For the record. But you're still allowed to talk in the meanwhile.
I'm done.
Now I was thinking about now I was thinking about the other artists that they're not on this list, but I would consider them breakcore. Knife Hand Chop. There's this other one called Igor, but with like 3 R's.
It's a fantastic name, Igor.
Igor.
It's like I keep listening older like music.
What are you considering older?
Older for me.
That's why I'm asking.
Some of this is like mid 90s, 2000s.
That's not too bad, I guess.
Some of when I say newer, I mean like 2020s. Like
That's almost as new as it gets.
yeah. Edward runs into my room. He runs out. He starts
I'm
meowing.
excited.
He's got a rich inner life.
There's this other one where I say I can't listen to this guy's music because of the titles and everything about like the aesthetic of his work really puts me off, so I just can't listen to it.
There we go. Now we got a robot buddy.
I guess it's not a terrible loss. No, like I'm not particularly heartbroken over not listening to gore shit.
Like the presidential candidate?
No, not Al Gore. It's like the
Just checking. I don't know about you kids these days. You be getting into Al Gore. You like the environment. We all like the environment now. He's on some episodes of Futurama.
You think I watch TV? It's been a while. I'm the only one in my house, and I'm the only one in like my house that doesn't have like a TV in their room.
Well, aren't you cool?
No, this is the opposite of cool.
This is the opposite of cool.
I also don't have a laptop either.
Oh, boo. There's gotta be another thing. What did I miss here? Some sort of something. I need to figure it out before the end of the stream.
This page has not yet been created. Okay. I'm looking on Wikipedia.
Don't take it personally.
Here's an artist I like that I would
there's the thing.
also consider breakcore. Machine Girl.
What's Machine Girl all about?
I'll link one of their most popular songs.
Got King Knight's giant flaming sword, which seems really weirdly inappropriate for the character, but whatever, we'll take it.
Why does King Knight have a giant flaming sword?
It's like one of the, like, he mostly has like weird little items that like do nothing, and then he's got a giant flaming sword. Like, I guess they just
Like he's
wanted
fucking
to
guarding.
implement this.
Like he's fucking guarding the Garden of Eden from anybody that would enter.
Yeah, there you go. We're getting all angelic up in here.
Nah, I take that back. I do not want to equivocate King Knight with any sort of angel.
There we go.
One of their most popular ones. And then I'll just post the one I really like just because.
Just because.
I think they released like new music last year. Which is exciting, but I'm like a casual listener, so I'm like, oh, that's cool. But like to it,
You're
that
a
remains
filthy
to be
casual.
determined. Whatever. You don't even listen to this genre, do you?
Yeah, of course I don't. Earlier I learned there was something called Frenchcore. Don't know what that's about. I've got all the items. Gotten them all on stream. I feel like I've accomplished something. So yeah, pretty much exactly if I had decided to do all the levels, it just would have been another night of streaming.
Yep.
So...
Which it was, turned out.
Which basically, yes. That's what we did.
Yay.
Just got a bonus Thursday stream.
Woo.
And now we have to figure out what to do on Tuesday.
Killer 7. You said it.
That was only when you weren't gonna be there, so we make you feel bad.
Well, but I am gonna be there now, so fuck you. Crumbs, have you ever seen Killer 7 in motion?
I don't know if I know what that is.
Nah, we have to do Killer 7 now. It's for the education of the new generation.
That's fair. I had no idea that Crows did not even know what a Killer 7 was.
Killer 7 is Suda 5-1's first big game. Suda 5-1 being the gaming industry's most openly insane auteur. I think he's best known for the No More Heroes series, which is about Travis Touchdown, absolute psychopath.
I was about to say,
Just-
noted not hero.
Just complete fucking lunatic. Like the entire game's like basically all of No More Heroes 1 is of him like trying to become the #1 assassin in the world because he thinks it might give him a shot with a hot French chick. Spoiler alert, he never scores.
Despite having children.
Oh no, he does have kids eventually, but like the entire thing with her, she just sort of like effortlessly walks in and out of his life, even after she's become the mother of his children, and like he's like talking like in between cutscenes of all the ones in No More Heroes 3 are him just talking about how much he loves Miike movies, and then Sylvia will just walk by and he'll be like, "Wait, Sylvia, don't go. We need to talk about the kids." Fucking amazing. But Killer 7 is his first really big game. It is it doesn't really understand how an election works, even in theory. but it is probably the most, like,
Even in theory, it's such a good way to put it.
unabashed, unafraid political game ever made. It is a game that is just unambiguously about the worst people in the world doing the worst things they can think of to each other, and it is amazing.
I just like your even in theory, because it's kind of like when you're talking about like the Phoenix Wright series and being like, okay, that's not really how a trial works, but it kind of could be, or in Japan maybe, and like no, it does not work like that.
Does not work like that.
Theory.
But I would not say Killer 7 is grounded at any point, but all of a sudden, like, Garcia and Christopher Mills have a conversation on how they think you could rig an election. Unfortunately, we are watching this in real time in America right now, but their idea was 50 million people all living in the United States already would all drive to and vote in one district in Washington, because the principal of that school is the actual selector of the president. So it's pretty nutty.
I assure you, it all makes sense in context. Wait, no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Killer 7 revels in not making sense in context. You want it to make sense? Fuck you. No, you don't.
No, you don't. You never wanted that.
My little name must be Fuck You, because every time I walk down the street I hear Fuck You!
There we go. Now I beat Ladder World. Home of the Ladders.
I'm gonna you just beat this one?
I did just beat Ladder World.
Alright, cool. If it's alright with you, I'm gonna check out.
Yeah, no, this is literally where we're wrapping up. I just wanted to
Alright, rad.
close out where we entered last week or something like that, and jump through a window, and that's the end of tonight's stream. The end of Shovel Knight. We've officially done all the little extra stuff.
Woo!
So,
Yay!
hooray for our side.
Have a great night, gang. Peace.
Alright. And I'm gonna say good night too, so good night, Chromes.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, everyone. All I gotta do is hit the stop button.
And Edward say good night too.
Oh.
I don't think his meows are picking up.
No, we got that meow. Good night, Edward.